Hello, guys. I know you're fine. Today, we want to look about the most tested question or asked question in KCB. First question that will be asked: best way to control TB or tuberculosis? You say you must be vaccinated. Other question that will be asked in the exam: examples of common cold. First one, what is common cold? You say common cold is the disease that pass from one person to another. Examples of those diseases that pass from one person to another, you have malaria, TB, typhoid, and common cold. Their name for common cold, that is flu. You'll be asked in the exam, malaria is caused by, you say malaria, it is being caused by a parasite called Plasmodium. And then that Plasmodium, that is a female mosquito, Anopheles mosquito. And then it attacks where? You say it attacks red blood cell. Other question that will be asked in the exam: illegal drugs in Kenya. Examples of illegal drugs. Illegal means those that are not allowed in Kenya. We have bang, cocaine, heroin, and mandrax. Bang, cocaine, heroin, and mandrax are the hard drugs or illegal drugs or prohibited drugs. You'll be asked in the exam, give examples of legal. Legal means they are allowed in Kenya. That is tobacco, alcohol, and miraa. Tobacco, alcohol, and miraa, it is allowed in our country, Kenya. You'll be asked in the exam, disease caused by alcohol. It is referred to as, you say that disease is referred to as liver cirrhosis. You'll be asked in the exam, give examples of tuber crops. Tuber crops, root tuber, we have the cassava, sweet potato, arrowroot, carrot, beetroot, turnips, and radishes. Those are examples of tuber crop. That is sweet potato, arrowroot, beetroot, turnips, and radishes. You'll be asked in the exam, examples of stem tuber. Stem tuber, we have Irish potato, yams, rhizomes, and corn. Stem tuber are Irish potato, yams, rhizomes, and corns. You'll be asked in the exam. Fiber crops. Fiber crops are crops that do what? Are crops that help us with material. Those materials are referred to as trade likes. Example for making clothes. It is being used for making clothes, ropes. And then another one that you'll be asked in the exam. Examples of oil crops. Examples of oil crops that we have sunflower. It is an example of oil crop. Maize is an example of oil crop. Palm tree, it is an example of oil crop. We have groundnuts, it is an example of oil crop. We have cotton seed, example of oil crop. And then we have simsim, it is an example of oil crops. Avocado, it is an example of oil crops. Cashew nuts, it is an example of oil crop. And then the last one, that is coconut. You'll be asked in the exam, give the characteristics or characteristics of some common weeds. An example, characteristics of blackjack. Characteristics of blackjack: one, it produces white flowers. It produces white flowers. Another one has black fruits with hooks on one end, and it is used as animal for dispersion. Characteristics of soda maple: has thorns on the stem. It has thorns on the stem and midrib of leaves. It produces purple flowers. Unripe fruits are green with white strips, and ripe fruits are yellow in color. Characteristics of pigweeds: a name for pigweed, that is amaranthus. And then now we have it is being used as a local vegetable. We eat. Produce green flowers and millions of seeds, and produces on its head. We have wandering dew. Wandering dews, we want to look at wandering dew. Produces blue flowers, grow near water or under the shade of other plants, and stem grows along the ground. We have Mexican marigold. Mexican marigold produces a strong offensive smell. It produces a strong offensive smell, produces yellow flowers and black seeds, has an upright growing stem with tiny leaves. Another one that you must know, Mexican marigold used as an insecticide to repel black ants, and it is poisonous. So you'll be asked in the exam, which one it is poisonous? You say Mexican marigold, it is poisonous. Another one we have thorn apple, another weed that is referred to as thorn apple. The other name for thorn apple, that is datura. And then we want to look at the characteristics. First one, even it is very poisonous. This is now, it is the one that is very poisonous. That is datura or thorn apple. It is very poisonous to livestock and human being. That is datura or thorn apple. Beings, if eaten, when you eat, it is being poisoned. So it produces big flowers, form green podded fruits which have thorns, and has a bad smell if touched. It has a bad smell if touched. We have oxalis. Oxalis has a short stem, produces pink flowers, grows in the shade of other plants, and it is edible. So oxalis we eat. We have double thorn. It is a short weed, has a leaf with a rugged margin, and produces fruits with thorns on 3 sides. That is all. I wish you all the best, guys.